Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name is Larry. My call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Welcome to Ham Radio Live. It is Thursday, September the 3rd, 2020. I just said Wednesday earlier. It's been Wednesday for, 2 days for me. Anyway, hey, I want to let you know we're starting a new series here. I'm waiting for some antennas to review from both Chameleon Antenna and from MFJ. And in the meantime, while they're, getting them assembled and, in the boxes, I should say, so I can assemble it with my brother, we're going to go ahead and go start a series about helping you understand that it's not hard to get your license after all. We'll go over some of the questions and the correct answers, as well as some of the reasons why the answers are the way they are. You'll find out most of the stuff is to help protect you and protect others. It's very important. You have no idea how much power you really have operating your own radio. I can tell you this, they call it amateur radio. In all honesty, I was in commercial broadcasting for a long time. I know so much more about radio now as an amateur than I knew when I was getting paid to do radio. There you go. So we're going to help you with that. It could be any age. You can be 5, you can be 105. It doesn't matter. You can be any age and get your license. Volunteer examiners through ham radio clubs all over the country are waiting to test you, and they know what they're doing. And they're looking to take their time, their valuable time on a Saturday, to volunteer it, and they're volunteering just to help you out. What an incredibly kind thing to do. Also, want to say a very big amount of gratitude, thanks, and a lot of honor to the folks who've been in this hobby for a long time. Many of you go on nets every night or every day to keep them going because you just have that drive. That's your thing. You want to do it. I admire you so much for doing that because it is a very big responsibility to do that. When you think about the responsibility you have as a person who, is going to be reliable enough to open up the radio, turn it on, do the net, that's a lot of responsibility. And the people that do it, I do admire. Also, the folks that have been licensed amateurs for quite some time and no Morse code. Bless you. Bless you. I tried when I was 14. This is back in the 70s with a big LP, kind of like what you see on the wall behind me, albums, right? Only it was Morse code. Not the kind of top 40 album you want to hear. No, it's the kind you pick up the stylus and keep playing over the letter A, whatever. It was hard. So for me, I had a difficult time, and I'm grateful the FCC took it out because I couldn't pass my test with that. But there was a bunch of people who have and who are wonderful operators out there. My hat is off to all of you because of your accomplishment. You're able to do that. And there's something really special, I got to tell you, about watching somebody that really knows Morse code because they have a rhythm. They say everyone has a certain hand, okay? It's the way they sign. It's the way they do Morse code. And it's so unique to them. We have lost many hams. We have because they simply have passed away. And I remember, gosh, this was probably about 8 or 9 months ago. I talked to a ham in Northern California. He was a widower. His wife died about 6 years ago. His whole world is his radio. His whole world is his radio. Talking to other people, getting to know them, having someone to fill up the silence of an empty house. There's a lot of ham guys out there who are like that, who've lost their wife a long time ago, and their only connection to the outside world is through that microphone. We'd like you to get a microphone too, and we'd like you to take part in this incredible hobby. I can tell you that my 2 mistakes, I never should have waited so long. I shouldn't have. The second mistake is, quite honestly, I could have started out cheaper. That's why I gave you the hints I gave you in Ham Radio Live show number 21, because I didn't do it that way. Actually, I spent almost twice that amount of money because I thought that's the way I had to do it. You live and you learn, right? So my hope is that what I have here will help you. What I have here will encourage you if you have a technician or a general license and you'd like to move up to extra. We're going to be asking questions from the test. We'll be helping you pass the test, but we are not a substitute for studying for the test. There are great resources out there that can help you, like Ham Test Online, some other ones out there. Just Google search Ham Test Study. That's it. Those three words: Ham Test and Study, and the list will populate of all these companies that have developed software to help teach you in a way that through repetition, you'll be able to answer the questions right too. All right? Okay. We'll see you shortly as we start with the technician class, the beginning that gives you, I'll give you some some code words so you get some Morse code. That's by design. They want you to have areas, on the bands where you can actually learn and work and focus and try and get better. For example, you've got 25 kilohertz on 80 meters that you can practice with code word. That's a good thing if you're a technician. On 40 meters, you've got a limit of 200 watts, but you can practice code between 7025 and 7125. Just stay away from FT8. Okay, don't go near there. That'd be a nightmare. You know, there's also 15 meters. You got quite a bit of room there. You actually can go all the way from 21025 to 21200 to work on Morse code practice. And that's on 15. So a lot of room there. And plus, of course, you have phone privileges on 10 meters, 6, 2, and 70 centimeters. So as a technician, it's kind of like you're opening the door to ham radio. But once you bump one more license up to general, you really open it up. We'll talk about all those things to try and make the hurdles speed bumps and the study more fun. All right? See you soon as we tackle the technician next on Ham Radio Live. Until next time, my name is Larry, call sign Kilo 7 Hotel November. And as we say in ham radio, kind regards. That's 73. God bless you. Take care, everybody. See ya.